I need your help with Technika oven troubleshooting. I can't find much information on the products.
Part of the problem is buying an Italian appliance hoping for some of the German engineering to rub off.
The difficulty finding parts and even service people other than a tinkerer is a challenge, which is why I'm asking for what I can do myself.
If the oven won't turn on, it is just as likely because the door does not seal right as a control panel problem.
That has not been my problem.
If the unit is failing to come on if it ran before, it is likely because it blew a fuse. Some of their ovens blow an electric or thermal fuse after every few times it is run.
At least that gives me an idea of what to replace and get it running again.
Flipping the circuit breaker is a temporary fix if it keeps blowing your electrical wiring. Then again, because it is European, I wonder if it is set up to use the American voltages anyway.
I'd have to ask an installer or electrician about that.
There's always the possibility of installing an American one and knowing that it has the right voltage and amps. But you know it doesn't have a completely wrong plug, or else it would have never come on.
I've had uneven heating.
Their ovens have problems with overheating.
I'm assuming that it isn't due to self-cleaning causing the elements and control panel to burn out.
No, but the chrome tends to come off the shelves if you use abrasive cleaners.
I do not.
With regard to overheating problems, it happens when thermostats fail and the oven keeps heating up until thermal stresses break the window glass or cause the thermal fuse to kick in.
If the thermal fuse kicks in, the power shuts off. And I thought the gap between the inner and outer layers of glass fogging up was a problem until hearing that.
If the oven control panel works but the heat doesn't, my first guess is that the heating elements have died. If replacing that doesn't work, the rotary switch or control panel have died.
An oven without heat is an overpriced defroster.
It sounds like you have one of their electric ovens. If you had their gas ovens, you'd be asking me why the burners take so long to light in addition to the fans going out all the time.
I can tell if the fan has gone out by how silent the oven is.